and welcome to my channel. My name is Charlotte and I love all things craft and zero waste. Today I wanted to take you on a little project that I've just come up with. I was rummaging around my parents' cellar slash storage space. It's just a little cupboard, and I found these planks of wood. These are all kind of offcuts from old wine boxes, or I don't know where it really comes from. But they were all just lying around, so I thought, what can I make out of this that would be useful? So I took them, I glued some of them back together because they were in pieces, and I dyed it. I have this wood dye at home which I bought from the DIY shop, so I use that, and I've used that before, and this is just 2 coats of I think it's either a mahogany or a dark oak dye. I did read though, after I bought this dye a year ago, that you can make your own wood dye using steel wool, which you can buy at a DIY shop, and vinegar, and you leave that to sit for, I don't know, 24 hours or more, and the process with the vinegar and the steel wool forms a dye that you can use on your wood. So when I run out of my current wood dye that I bought, I'm definitely going to start experimenting with that, because that sounds really fun. But in the meantime, I dyed all these planks. I have 4 of kind of this size, 2 of a slightly longer size. They're all a little bit mismatchy. And then 1 which looks like definitely from a wine box from an end, and that looks really nice. I did glue it. You can see maybe where it hasn't dyed so well. I think there was some glue residue on this streak, but this is all the rustic effect of it. And then I drilled holes. My brother helped me drill some holes into the sides here, and my plan is to make kind of a tiering of hanging shelves that I can hang up against the wall. I've done one of these before where I've just got one main plank as a hanging shelf, but now I'm going to do a tiering system, and I think 4 levels of these, and you can hang it in your kitchen somewhere, and maybe just put little plant pots, or I don't know, some cute things on top, and I think it would look really cute. So I'm going to do this 4-tiered shelf, and I'm going to do a 2-tiered shelf with this size. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this one yet, but this might just be for decoration at some point. But I thought I'd take you along with the macrameing process. I haven't done macrame in quite a while, maybe a year or so it'd be fun to get it out again. I have my macrame string. I bought this ball a while ago, so this is kind of the thickness of the macrame string. I only have 1 ball, so I can't remember how much this kind of covers, and it might be not nearly enough. Maybe it could be for 1. We'll see how far this gets me, and I might need to buy more if I haven't finished yet, but yeah, hope you enjoy it. So I started by cutting all the different cord lengths that I needed, which is generally the length of the project times 4, and then you cut out all your strips and hang them. I'm just using this bamboo stick to start with, but I think I'm probably going to replace it at some point. And yeah, I tried to hang it on the hanger. This part was a bit cumbersome just because the string is so long at this point. After this, I did change angle a couple times. It was just hard to film, so I just started taking pictures of the progress. Got 3 planks on. So it's the next day now. I've got 3 planks, 1 more to go at the bottom, and then I can trim off all these extras and start on the other side. So I've attached the next set of cords for the other end of the planks. This is just using all the offcuts from the first one. Classic me to, well, I find it really hard to calculate the right length, so I have quite a long offcuts, and it looks like it's the right number. I don't really know how this maths works, but I'm just going to start with these and see how far I get. I might have to tie some ends, which will be really not ideal for macrame, to add additional ends. And anyway, I don't think I have much macrame cord left, so let's see how far this gets me. So we're getting there. We've got 1 level, 2 level, 3 levels, and then this one I still need to attach. So 1 more side to do, and I'm going to replace the bamboo at the top with something, a different rod. I still need to find one. And then maybe make a longer string to the hook so that this has a bit more space. I don't know, it just leans a bit much to the side, but it's looking great. I'm also really starting to skimp on cords here. I've only used that initial cord that I had, 1 roll. This is the only extra bit that I still have left. I think it should be fine. I need 2 or 4 long pieces. Hopefully that should be enough. And then for the short pieces, I will need to extend all of these somehow. They need to come down to here. So let's pray it's enough.